Luke's being the cameraman, but it's not working out so well. All right, we're in Luke's shop. I started making a video about this before, but clearly all of my camera things, or all of my files got screwed up. So we're restarting from scratch. So today, you guys find out, well actually you don't get to find out till months later, because we started in the winter on this project. But we are basically, Luke's building a turbo LS for the S10. And we're gonna go through the build, but we won't show this until we get to summertime, because you know, we've got a couple bets on some races, and we're gonna cash in big. So far, Luke has gone ahead and made this new rad support so that we can tuck the radiator in back. We cut the front off the frame, and we put a nice little roll bar hoop in the front, make some more room so we can sink the rad down, and frame notch on the other side so the rad hose can get in there. And the whole point of that was to pull this back so that we can have room for turbo and charge pipes. So the basic setup is, I think, an 88 millimeter turbo.
88-103.
Oh, he talks. And it's massive. We'll show it to you in a bit. But the plan is to somehow put it in here. We're gonna have to cut some of this inner fender out. It's so big. So basically we've got turbo headers that I just modified to fit the steering shaft, because they didn't before. They're all just tacked in place. We got to get all this stuff to do the purge, back purging. But that's the ugly part, but that's okay. You won't see that. The top part's gonna look okay. So yeah, we had to get out of the way of the shaft, but this thing's gonna be pretty beast. It's now going to have a 400 with a trans brake, full manual. Pretty awesome rig. So let's go through some of the parts. So because we're keeping this build a little bit of a secret, you know, you come to this back corner and nothing's really gonna say nothing much, except, oh, that cool, there's a couple LS parts down there. Let's pull back some tarps here and see what's going on. Oh, there's a massive turbo in there. We got some precision turbo parts. There's a complete LQ4, this one?
LM7.
LM7. Oh, okay. So we're running a, I thought we had a 6-liter. No, that's in the other S10.
6 liters in the other S10.
Okay.
And the spare 6 liters right there. That's the L96.
Yeah, that one will build really nice for later, just in case this one isn't good enough. But anyways, this giant, it literally like is as tall as my knee. It's massive. It's gonna be quite fun. So we've got, or Luke's got, what are you running for brains?
Holly, Terminator X. Right there.
It's hiding, yes. Cool. Anyways, we've got a pile of parts that cost a lot of money.
Blow off valve.
And I'm really excited to build this thing, or help Luke build this thing, because he's been doing most of the work. Yeah, as far as, so far, the only thing I've helped with is the main hoop in the front, and the headers and the piping, because it involves some TIG welding. But Luke's been doing the rest of the work. Well, we've got both headers done. We have a tight little corner here that we have to figure out where to put this thing. Anybody else have an engine stand or engine jack just for the turbo? So yeah, the header's all done. Lots of room for the shaft.
You said shaft.
Shaft. Shaft. Oh, not too bad for my first stainless header ever. Did I tell you that I never did stainless before?
No, you never did.
Okay, just letting you know. Giant turbo S10, take one. Okay, so basically we've done a lot of work so far.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, because we only had like one day to really hammer down and give her shit, because I got shit to do tomorrow, and we both have lives and
Wives.
lives, whatever, same thing. The wives are part of our lives. Oh, let's go see in here. Okay, so that's basically the tube that we fabbed up. We're gonna have that welded directly to the frame, and then we're gonna put a brace so that the turbo stays in place when I finish the plates and routing both hot sides. I'm gonna take you over here to the start of our.
Don't mind the messy shop.
Oh God, nobody cares.
Fuck.
Mine's always worse than yours.
Yeah.
When you're actually building shit, that's when, shit is. Anyways, so that's basically the start of it. I'm not gonna finish any further until the turbo is actually in place, but that's kind of what I figured. So that's gonna come in from the driver's side, and the passenger side is gonna be a really tight bend down and in. So I don't know. We will see how that turns out. But drop the anchor. We're gonna have to put the fender back on too, right? Just to make sure.
Yeah, but you're still gonna. How you gonna tack it?
I can tack it right from here. I'm gonna tack it right from here. The actual tube's getting welded to the chassis, and then we'll put the brace in after. Anyways, we're gonna get back to work, and then we'll film once the turbo's holding itself up.
Made sense.
Luke's singing Morgan Wallen.
Someone needs to. He ain't.
Oh, we're not mad at him.
We're not.
I mean, he's got pretty good music.
He sings good music, and he apologized. He said he was sorry.
I mean, when you're drunk, sometimes you say stupid shit.
Like one time I said a Dodge was fast.
Okay, back to the build. So we've got a little brace underneath that tube. Basically, the only thing holding that turbo up is that little tube. I'll see if I can sneak you guys out of the stand. Yeah, so the tube, we have the little bracket holding it up, and then it's actually welded. Well, it's tacked in. If I ever get a chance, I might do a better job. But
Well, when the engine comes back out.
yeah, down there it's tacked in. I like good tacks, good healthy tacks. So the next thing I'm gonna do is grab that flange, and then I'll start running pipes, and hopefully we can hammer this out within the next hour or so. After another night of hammering out some stuff, we have a hot side. Luke is more excited inside than he is on the outside. But everything's tacked together. Next time we get a time to party, we're going to TIG it all up nice. I'll probably TIG some of it in place so it doesn't distort too much when I take it apart, but because worst comes to worst, shit doesn't fit anymore, we'll have to like cut a section out and put a flexi.
Put a flange.
Yeah.